we're a little bit spoiled with the conditions we play footy in nowadays. So for the ground to be as wet as it was, we obviously had a lot of rain because the ground usually drains really well. And it rained all day. It was cold and it was windy, and welcome to a beautiful day in Ballarat. But it was tough conditions, but I thought our guys adapted as the day got on. We sort of were better and better at just finding a way to get the ball forward. So when we did that, we started to get some results. We got some good inside 50 entries, which resulted in goals. So that was a real positive for us.
Quite a slow start. What do you chalk that down to?
Oh, look, it could be a combination of things. You know, we've sort of been up and down a bit. We've got a lot of bottom-age boys playing at the minute, so it's hard to keep the intensity in the group. But we were certainly sluggish early on, I felt. Whereas a couple of weeks ago, you know, we'd had 4 or 5 shots on goal in the first 2 minutes. So that's certainly an area that we'll address and we'll try and be better at. Can't really put the finger on what actually caused it, but maybe they didn't want to go out in the weather.
Based on the reaction to the players coming into the rooms afterward, it seemed like something that they were really hungry for this week today.
There's no doubt that today's a special day for us with raising money for the Ronald McDonald House, number one, but our sponsors' day. So a lot of these guys that are playing have got friends that have put money into them to help them get through the program. So it was an important day, I think, for all our players to represent themselves and the organisation really well. We've got a big crowd here. There's a lot of family members around, so there's a lot of things that lead up to it being a pretty important game. And then to have to play in those trying conditions and to come out with a win, you know, that's reward for effort. So I think everyone was rapt that number one, that it was over. It was nearly dark out there when we were finishing, so I think they're just pretty pleased to come away with the points.
Imagine the confidence in the group is pretty high right now. Is that your 6th or 7th on the trot?
Yeah, 7 in a row. So the boys are going really, really well. And every week we learn a little bit more about ourselves as a group. And every week we've got an opportunity to play, or we've had an opportunity to play some more first game kids. So 2 more first gamers again today. They got a chance in what turned out to be a real tough fought game. So. Yeah, look, it's exciting times. I think the boys are just enjoying having a few wins and playing some good footy.
You had quite a few experienced players missing due to injuries and big country and whatnot, and it was good to see some other young ones step up.
Yeah, look, I thought it was terrific. Dan Suter came in and had a run around the ruck and probably learned a lot out of playing against guys that are certainly bigger bodies than him. Benny Lusby came in and had real impact. I thought, his attack on the ball, and that was fantastic. So, but we've got a few boys that have played 2 or 3 games of footy at this level that look like they've played 25 or 30. So, really pleasing to have a lot of bottom ages that were able to put their hand up today and contribute to that group.
Looked to be footy at its most basic in that second half. What was the message? Was it just to pin it in that forward half and keep it in there? That
was pretty much the message. Was okay, let's do the simple things and let's do them as well as we possibly can. In conditions like today, and if you sat down and watched the game, you would have saw that just to kick off the ground was enough at stages to break a line and give an opportunity to someone down the line. So certainly the real basic stuff, getting your hands on the ball before you had it sold, was a message that went through the group, and they were able to really knuckle down and get a great hard-fought win out of it.
Are you pleased with the way our boys applied themselves to the clearances? They seemed to win them fairly well in that last. Yeah,
we got again an area that we got better at as the day went on. So, like I said, with this group, we're going to constantly every week face challenges, and we're going to try and get better at clearances and better at getting the ball into our forward 50 and how we get it in and how we defend and all those sorts of things. So it's a bit of a roller coaster we're on at the minute. We're up and down each week, but I thought the second half today we were much better than we were in the first half. So that shows the quality of a group of boys who are prepared to listen and learn, and change things if they're not working.
Just quickly, some of the players today, who was the better ones?
Look, Tommy Ludeman was terrific around the footy. Eric Guthrie was really good. Oscar McDonald played forward this week, and I'm not sure what his stats will read like, but he competed really hard for us. Jacob O'Byrne was really solid down back, as was Ben Simpson. Keegan Mason battled hard in the ruck for a big period of the day, against bigger opponents, and we had a pretty good spread. You don't win games like that unless you've got a reasonable spread across the group, but they were some of the better players there.
Excellent.
I don't know. I just heard post-match before. Is there a player playing their last game or anything like that or something?
No, that's a physio. He's going north. He's heading up to Echuca, so we wish him all the best for what he's been able. He's been here for 2 or 3 years, so he's made a great contribution to the group.
Who's the next opponent?
We play Geelong Falcons next Sunday in Warrnambool. So it's a regional game for us, and they're on exactly the same points as us, so it's a great challenge. Coming from where we've come from after the slow start, we seem to meet a team that's in front of us every week. So again, even this week, we played a team that was in front of us. So they're great challenges for us, and the boys are enjoying the challenge.